Congratulations on completing your first exercise. This tutorial will specifically focus on loading our files into the AMX hardware. This course is designed so you do not need any hardware. You can complete this entire course if you follow all the tutorials and your code compiles successfully. However, if you do in fact have hardware and you wish to test out your code as you go, there are a few things we need to remind you of. We already covered the process of transferring files a few lessons back. If necessary, refer back to that tutorial for a refresher. But now that we're actually programming some stuff, let's walk through transferring our code and touch panel file. We just completed our first exercise. Remember, only one master source code file can run on any system at any given time. Notice here, we have our lab master source code file and our P1 exercises source code. Right now, the lab master source is marked with a capital M. That means it's designated as the master source. We want to load the exercise we just completed. Therefore, right-click on the P1 exercises source code and select Set as Master. Now, this file is designated as the master source code file. And vice versa. Should you desire to load the lab master source, you'll right-click on that one and select it as the master source code file. We want to load our exercise source code, so I won't select this right now. Now, just follow the steps we already discussed in the Transferring Files tutorial. Right-click, select Quick Load File. As long as you're still connected to the appropriate system, just click Send. The exercise source code will transfer into your NetLinx processor. What if we now wanted to load our touch panel? If we right-click on our touch panel file, notice the Quick Load User Interface file is grayed out. This is because we have not yet mapped our UI file to an appropriate physical touch panel yet. Select Device Mapping. This will bring up our mapping window. Let's say we had a dozen touch panels in our system. You might want all 12 to run the same user interface file. Well, this is where you associate or map the file with the hardware that you wish to load to. We've only defined one touch panel device in our system. Make sure the TP5 file is highlighted and select the device you wish to map it to. In this case, dvtp_relays. Highlight that as well and select Map, and then hit OK. Notice, under the touch panel file in the workspace, the file is now mapped to a specific physical touch panel. Right-click once again and select Quick Load User Interface File, and follow the same steps as before. This will now load your touch panel file into your physical touch panel. Of course, before this touch panel file will transfer successfully, the touch panel itself needs to be configured properly so that it's connected to your system. It needs to show up in the online tree as device 10001.